Colin Cameron, West Peswick. This is partially a municipal issue, but it does transfer into the province as well. Post-amalgamation, Halifax County was inundated with streetlights while lacking many other services. Erecting streetlights in the dark skies is in many cases both unwanted and an unnecessary service. They have little or no effect on crime. In some cases it actually increases crime. In inclement weather, they reduce visibility. The conversion to LED Cobra-style lights along Eastern Shore may be cost-effective, but it has increased light pollution exponentially. Scientific studies have proven that the circadian rhythms of humans, animals, and plants are all affected by light pollution, as well as show links to diseases such as cancer, diabetes, obesity rates, and depression. I'm wondering what the candidates would be willing to do in order to mitigate light pollution.
Thank you, Colin. First speaker is Devin.
Thank you, Colin, for the question. You were right in your opening statement. A lot of what has been implemented in terms of our street lighting is a municipal matter, and I would stress that. I can speak to my concerns over that as well. I have a street light right outside of my house, and it shines in my living room window. And before, I never really noticed that it did much other than kind of light my way to my car. Now I feel like I'm at a movie theater, shining light into my eyes as I'm sitting on my couch. So while I can't commit our government to be acting on it right away, because we are focused on some serious investments in our healthcare, our education. These things are critical key points in our platform, and in order to do that, it is going to require a lot of money. And in order to do that, some things are going to have to not be a priority.
Obesity and healthcare, depression.
Okay, and the next speaker is Kevin.
Thanks, Colin, for the question. As you've noted, and as Devin noted, streetlights are a municipal responsibility, and I guess my role as MLA would be to, if there's the wishes of a collection of people there, or even an individual, is to help carry that message to the appropriate level of government. We do that all the time. In terms of advocate up or down, in terms of government, depending on what the issue is. It's important to note that policy, generally speaking, is made on the best information out there that affects, kind of the most people. So we have to be careful when deriving policy that it kind of passes the mustard for most of the people most of the time. And when we get into making individual or policies for individual situations, that's where we get into trouble. But it's a legitimate concern of yours. I appreciate that, and I would do everything I can to carry that to the right level of government and help your voice get heard.
Thank you, Colin. Sorry, me again. Yes, that would be Patricia.
Thank you, Colin. It's not within my area of expertise, that's for sure. This is the first time I'm hearing of this issue, although somebody did share with me a similar situation to Devin, streetlight put up that is affecting neighbors and their sleep. So as a common sense approach, I would say that we need to look at the evidence that you have already identified and how it is affecting those people. And although it's fine and easy to say this is a municipal issue, this is a provincial issue, this is a federal issue, a lot of these issues are all of our issues. And where I am a collaborative person and want to work together with people to solve these problems and not just pass the buck, I would definitely engage in that and look at the evidence to come up with some solutions. So thank you.
Thank you, Patricia. Randy.
Thank you. Well, I have to say that streetlights are imperative. We have to have streetlights out here in the Eastern Shore. And I can give you examples. I know a lady who fell in the ditch in one winter, and if it wouldn't have been for the streetlight being there, the snowplow guy would have buried her right over completely. And that's no word of a lie. I ran for municipal council 15 years ago, And streetlights was one of my prime things, and I'm telling you, I had at least 75 requests from Ecom all the way up to put in streetlights. Particularly seniors who were living alone down Sober Island and areas like that felt, whether it helped calming, I don't know, with crime or not, but it helped with the peace of mind of the residents to have those streetlights handy to their homes. Now, if it's harming wildlife and affecting our health, of course, we have to do something about it. But there has to be, and will be, if I'm MLA, streetlights where people need them. And if they're shining in your windows, pull your blinds down. Thank you.